I suffered with anxiety for a long time, and I drank to try to take that away. And it would work every now and then, you know, I'd have periods of sobriety, and but I ended up going back to the alcohol. It never cured it. You know what I'm saying? It always made it worse, and every time I relapsed, it was worse and worse. Well, it got to the point that it was starting to affect my health, and I lost my job, and I went to the hospital, and you know, my hospital bills went through the roof, and I got out of the hospital, and they gave me like medication, and I took like 2 months worth of medication in like a week, you know, and I'd lost my job, and then I ran out of the medicine, and I gave up all hope, and at that point, then my family kicked me out, so I was just like, there was nowhere to go, nowhere to live, and it was in the middle of winter in Detroit, so I'm just sitting in my car, not knowing what to do, obviously, and you know, going through the alcohol withdrawals and all that, because I was drinking heavily before I went to the hospital, and it all got out of control, and I gave up hope, and I'm like, I can't fight no more, and I was sick of looking for help, because you know, people obviously look at you like you're weak, and I was just getting sick and tired of being looked at like I was weak. You know what I'm saying? I've been to counselors, and they told me that I'd need medication for the rest of my life, that you know, I had some kind of disorder, and that made you feel worse. One day after work, and this was after like struggling, I'd have periods of sobriety, you know, rehabs, you name it, in and out, and I started to realize that there was a higher power like seeing me through it, but I didn't know where to go to find more truth out about him, if you know what I mean. I went out in my car, and I just felt like I should pray to him and ask him for his help, but to know where to go for his help. And I asked, you know, Allah, Buddha, you know, God, whoever you are, if you could just show me the truth and where to find the truth, you know, where I can find out more about you. And then a year and a half after I prayed that, I pretty much ended up here. I got saved the first day I was here. Dr. Cal Streeter saved me. And I was like, how did you know what I needed to hear? I mean, it's like you were reading it for me. It was just crazy. It's like I needed to hear exactly what he was telling me. That's what I was looking for the whole time. And then ever since, you know, that was the first day. It's been a year and 2 months. I've been sober, and I haven't taken any kind of anxiety medication or any kind of herbal supplements for it, and I don't have anxiety. A church that you didn't even grow up in, you have nothing to offer them, you come there broke, and they accept you with open arms. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a church I want to belong to. Because I went to men, and they gave me medicines, and they've also tried to counsel me, and it didn't do anything. That's why I gave up, and then I ended up here, and then God took it away.